The world in which we live on is always moving and does not stop for anyone or anything. Natural disaster, terror, poverty. This interconnected world is together, but not united. The difference between a picture of nature and being in nature is becoming closer and closer together, but soon, pictures will be all that's left. This world, our world, is ingested into a mindset where fingers can type emotions and a smiley can say 1,000 words. With the turn of this millennium just 14 years ago came a wave of change. Change both for the better and for the worse. One thing in this brand new 21st century is that we are all directly connected to the mobile addiction. Half Hollow Hills High School West. We took to the hallways to interview students about their cell phone usage and what they use their cell phones for.
All right, so about how many hours a week do you think that you use your devices, your iPhone and such?
I'd say about 20 hours a week.
I'll say about 10 hours.
I'd say I use my devices at around 25, 30 hours a week.
I would say maybe, I don't know, 6 hours.
Cell phone, probably like 20 to 24.
I use my phone about 5 to 6 hours a week.
12? A week, 23, I would say like 23 hours in a week. Almost a day.
The results averaged around 15 hours a week, and while this wouldn't shock us today, many older folks would find this extremely shocking considering what they've seen just 20 or 30 years ago.
In the heart of the UNIVAC, the electronic central computer, capable of making over 2,000 mathematical calculations per second.
Computers were ood and odd back in the 80s and 90s. This computer was from the 50s, and it was very simple. It printed out weather information every minute or so, and it was not what you would call the most advanced computer. However, people kept innovating, and soon, things became a little bit more similar to what we see today.
For me, Daddy, I can't believe it. A Gateway 2000 mini desktop. But why?
You're getting older. You need a computer that's going to meet your needs now, but be able to grow as you grow.
It was about now, the late 90s, when computers became popular for the teenager or the younger adult, and they became more common use. Schools started to have them, and they were more regular in everyday life. Technology grew at a constant but slow rate until 2007, when Apple introduced something new.
This is how you turn it on. This is your music.
In 2007, Apple brought the iPhone to the world. It was the first smartphone of its kind. While simple, it did the job and it brought people together via email, messages, and phone.
And this is a call on your iPhone.
Since 2007, the iPhone changed quite a bit. It became more popular, even more popular than it was in the beginning, and it became more mainstream. Soon, millions of people were holding an iPhone, and millions of people were using their iPhone to connect with others. Today, iPhones and smartphones around the world have taken the role of social media. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, and such have taken over the world with their ease of use and simplicity. Less interaction, the better. According to the American Academy of Pediatrics, 75% of 12 to 17-year-olds own cell phones, and nearly all of them use text messaging of some sorts.
Okay, and what do you use your phone for usually?
Texting and like checking my email and like looking stuff up, stuff like that.
Instagram, YouTube, or messaging.
Usually I use them for social and networking sites like Twitter or Instagram, things like that.
To look up things for homework or to play games or use other applications like that.
Instagram, Twitter, texting my friends, and Flappy Bird.
Social media like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and texting and group chats and all that jazz.
Social media was the most common response for the students' usage of their time. But the question is it the best use of their time? Studies have been done around the world proving social media as positive and negative. We called upon the Academy of Adolescent Health for their input on the situation. They responded to us with this statement: while social media in use is very important, it is a new issue which there is no straight answer. In moderation, it has been shown to have certain benefits, but without moderation, it has been shown to possibly lead to depression and developmental disorders. We are currently studying its effects and will continue to study its effects further. There is not currently one social media of choice, but the majority of people prefer using Twitter in 2014.
What would you say your most commonly used application, whether it be a game or social media, be at this time?
Instagram.
I'd say my most commonly used application is Twitter.
Right now at the moment it would probably be Flappy Bird. It's pretty addicting.
I don't know, maybe like messages. I text people a lot, so.
I'll say messaging. Twitter probably.
And although studies have shown social media to be positive and negative, news media is letting it be known that it is negative.
Says the sites need to do more to protect young users. Here's our technology correspondent.
Maryland is prepared to become the first state in the nation to ban employers from demanding your Facebook.
Bradley, I don't know if Pink is going to change her opinion based on what Instagram just told us, but generally, do you think what they...
The news media is letting it be known that Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and more are violating privacy rights and are not good to give information on. In an effort to respond against the backlash from the news media, Apple has put out a new advertisement signifying their humanity in the world.
This is it. This is what matters.
As Apple demonstrates, technology has been much more than a change. It has become a catalyst for the future of society and driven us way beyond our expectations. We have been mesmerized by its ability, emotional from its clarity, and struck by its connectivity. Our world has made many changes, but the age of technology has been one of the most inspirational to humanity. It was brought into a world divided and connected people no matter language, age, skin, or income. Its ambitions to change the world were daring. Because of its importance in society, it became daily life. Although there is much that still needs to be done, technology is a masterpiece that sits in your pocket. And many take it for granted, because many forget that that piece of metal is the ability to be part of a world and make change in the world.